Brian Powell of I Run Far here with Emily Hawgood before the 2024 Western States 100. How are you, Emily?
I'm doing so well. Yeah, good to see you.
Likewise. A nice, pleasant evening up here in Olympic Valley.
Yeah, perfect. I mean, I haven't put a sweatshirt on in a while, so.
Probably not. You live down relatively close to the finish area in Roseville near Auburn. It's been a hot June, yeah?
Yeah, it's been perfect.
Lots of heat training.
Yep, lots of heat training. Super nice to be able to get out on the course in the heat and not have to kind of do it all in a sauna.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, the forecast is pretty good pretty cool, relatively speaking, for Saturday. Are you excited about that, or would you take more heat if you could?
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely crank the temps as high as possible. The nice thing is we've had the heat for a while, so it's going to bake the canyons anyways. It could be 70 on race day and it'll still be hot.
Got
which
it.
Is super nice.
Yeah, well, this is your fourth straight year at Western States. What keeps bringing you back every year?
I love it. I mean, my heart kind of explodes when we get to talk about it, and this week is so exciting for me, and the community is incredible, and they've become my community. This is where I live and train, and yeah, the magic of Western States has totally grasped me.
Yeah.
I'll be here forever.
So the community's there. Is like the course excites you, the competition, what other aspects?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question, but all of it. Yeah, the community is there, the opportunities, you know, to get out and do like trail work and give back and support local races, and that just is like front and center here in this community. But then obviously the history of it, obviously the history with my coach, and this year Cody Lind is pacing me too, so I have two aspects of that out on the course with me, which would be amazing to share the magic and running those footsteps we've been talking about so much, which is special. Yeah, the competition, I mean, States is always stacked. It's always incredible. Everyone works super hard, and I have the biggest respect for anyone stepping up to the start line. Everyone's put in the work, everyone's ready, which is kind of magical for a day.
And now you have your own history here.
Yeah, it's cool.
So if you look back the last 3 years, you've been 7th, 5th, and 5th, like relatively consistency place-wise. Like one could think that, nothing's really changed, but you've run almost an hour faster the second year and then another hour faster the third year. What do you owe that improvement to?
Yeah, I mean, definitely getting to know the course. Obviously, the first year I came in not tired, but I'd run a pretty big load leading up to it. And it definitely became I get to stand on the start line and this is going to be just magical, take it all in. But I'd run 300 Ks before that, with the one before being 8 weeks out, or yeah, which is just different. You know, it's different. You don't get to specifically train for a race when you are racing so much leading up to it. And then the second year, coming in with a year experience was incredible. Again, just filling up the toolbox in training as well as on race day, getting to know the course better and the competition, and learning how to, you know, work with the heat and all the different things that Western brings. And then the third year was kind of cool because we got thrown snow and cool weather. So that was a whole nother aspect to learn and develop and get to know. And so this year, yeah, I'm just excited to have a fuller toolbox, and just, yeah, the training, like I said earlier today, the training hadn't started just 365 days ago. It started the first day I stepped up for my first golden ticket race. And that's what I really feel. And like my training shows that it has never been the same over this whole 4-year period. Yeah, so it's pretty exciting.
So what new tools do you bring to the start line on Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, so many things. Knowledge is probably the first one. Yep. Knowledge. Yeah, just being a more maybe confident runner out there, but hopefully smarter too. Knowing the course more, and being able. I have 3 years of experience, so it's kind of cool to be able to break sections down into really bite-sized pieces, because I know it super well, and I know it from extremes. I know the super hot temps, I know super cold temps. I know when we're like neck and neck in competition, like last year the girls, I didn't have someone behind me finally coming into the aid station as I was leaving. It took all the way to the quarry aid station for me to finally leave an aid station without someone coming in right behind me, a girl.
Yeah.
And so it was like stacked. It's just like intense. It's just super cool. Yeah, it's been fun. Every year is a race to the finish. Always had that close, either someone passing me or trying to catch someone. So that keeps us exciting.
And that's exciting for you. For me, that sounds like horrible, having to race at mile 97.
Yeah. You can't let the foot off the gas yet.
No. There's going to be some sprints around the track on Saturday for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So speaking of confidence in competition, you were second at CCC last year, had a really great race. How would you compare that to running really fast at Western States last year? Was one of them a better performance or?
Yeah, I mean, so that too was my obviously third time through most of CCC because I'd run UTMB twice before. So again, bringing that knowledge to the course I think helped a ton, and that's kind of the same aspect I'm working with here. Just knowing the course and knowing, how to race. And also, like here at States for sure, I never feel any like outside pressure. And I think I felt that at CCC too. Rob, our Adidas Terex manager, is so good about, I mean, we just came out of a meeting with him and he is like, you guys are here. This is the magic. This is the part that actually really counts. Like Saturday is definitely just a cherry on the top. And my whole journey with Terex and with Paul as my coach and has been like that, and that's been really special. So it just is exciting to get to the start line and be confident and know that like, you don't have any pressure. You just get to like go show what you've been doing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be really fun to watch and see what you do on Saturday. So best of luck out there.
Thank you so much.